Hi everyone, so this video is for me to introduce myself and also my photography to your guys. So my name is Junhong Wang and this is my Chinese name. So it is difficult for many foreigners to read and remember my name correctly. So everybody here most call me Eric. So Junhong or Eric, both are okay. It's me. And I'm from China, Nanjing, which is a really big city. I have lived here for almost 18 years. So let me show you some pictures of my city. My city has a long history and it is original capital city in China. So there are also some history buildings here. And we have lovely streets, kind people, and also great culture. So I welcome all of you guys come to my city, have traveling, maybe in the future. And also, except of the photography, I have some other hobbies. First of all, I'm a really crazy soccer fan. I was played soccer when I was 7 years old, and after that, every weekend in the afternoon, I spend the most of time on the soccer field. I'm also the member of the school soccer team during our middle school and high school. We joined a lot of competition like city competition and province competition. Also, I was swimming. My mom and dad thought that children go swimming can make their height higher and higher. So I was swimming when I was 5 years old. And I can also play the piano. I played the piano because when I was 4 years old, my mom asked me, Eric, if you choose dancing, piano, and the violin, which one you like best? So I choose the piano. And I have the level 8 of my piano, ability. But it is really a pity because I want to go to the high school, the stressful of my studies, so I stopped playing the piano for like 2 years and 3 years. So this is the other things I like to do in my spare time. My major in Carleton is communication and media. So before I choose this major, many people are curious that why Eric choose media. What this media can learn and maybe it's useful to their future. So let's talk about story of me. I still remember last year I just finished my 18th birthday. My birthday is 2004 August 2nd, so it's really late. And then I flew alone to Canada. Well, I never come to Canada before that because Canada for me, it's on the other side of the ocean. It's really a new country for me. So, okay, my university life started here. Before that, I received actually 7 different offers from different Canadian universities. One of them was an offer from the most famous artist university in Canada, which is called OCAT. But as you know, my father doesn't like me to go to the artist university because he thinks that it would be not good for me to find a job in the future. So finally, I become a student of Carleton. But honestly, my dad thinks that as a boy, he should be an engineer, mathematics, or any other thing. Science, boys must be really good at science subjects. But for me, from primary school, I'm really worse at any science subjects. To be honest, if 100 marks exam, maybe usually the average mark for me is 66. So yeah, so after I graduated from my middle school, I'm thinking about what can Erica do in the future. So I'm really good at writing and I'm a high sensitive person. So when I see some small details and small things happening in my life or the other people's lives, I always have this great inspiration. So after 16 years old, I was thinking about how to connect it. use another way to connect it with my words and let other people to see clearly and or find a good way or a better way to show my own critical thinking. Imagine the picture. The picture can show the things directly. So that's why I choose the photography. And it is also in 16 years old, I asked my mom whether I can build a new camera by myself. So I use a part of my own money, and also my mom helped me something. So yeah, I remember it's 2020. I got the first camera of my life. That's so perfect. So this is my camera. I have one camera, 2 different lenses, and all of them are from Sony. So my camera is Sony A7M3. So good. And this is my room. I like put some posters and maps on the wall, and there's a work table under that, bags, shirts. That's a nice picture I took in a sunny afternoon. I really love. So about my photography habits, my photography habit is to go to the street and record every move in the city randomly. People, cars, buildings, birds, whatever, everything I record. So from this kind of photography, many of street photos I'm not give a really specific characters. Maybe in my photos will appear so many people, so many different things will happen in this screen. So the most important thing is I want readers to know that everyone in the society is a character. It's their own self-characters. And all the emotion, all the action they do and appear in my photo are meaningful. That's our society. I hope everyone not only focus on one person. So many people you can focus. And this is the other things I want to tell the readers. Focus on details. The details is not only main what I pay attention to do, what kind of things. It means that details maybe it's your close friends, your family members, your dogs, your son, your daughter, your grandpa, your grandmother. Sometimes people are really, they pay attention on other things, so they care a little less about the left things. So just like, for example, someone are really busy for working and every day in his mind or in her mind has earn money and what my business should be doing in the future. But he careless about maybe his wife or her husband or his children or her son, and that's actually is more valuable than the money from the emotion. I can say that, right? And that is also another thing about my photos. Why I record the photos? Record the people on the streets. These kind of photos. Maybe this year, 2023, right? We saw these photos. How's it? It's interesting. But this is just a random street or usual street I always see in my life or in my country. But I want to say that after 5, after 10, even after 20 years ago, the structure of the city must be changed and the lifestyle must be changed. Just like if you pay attention on every clothes company, Nike, Adidas, Chanel, Gucci, many companies, they give the styles. They give the new styles every year and they change the mood every year. So we all don't know. Maybe this year people really like to wear red, but maybe next year people will really like to wear blue. We don't know. So after 20 years, city structure changed, people's lifestyle may be changed. So, and also we are all grow up, or we are all older or new, and also the new people were born and come to this world. And I mean, new people were so, they wanted to know what was happening before I born, right? So when they saw these photos, oh, that's my city maybe 20 years ago. What was that? And also for the older people like us, oh, when I saw this photo I took in 2023, I remember so many things. What I'm doing in 2023, I'm in Carleton University. I'm a common student. Which girl I talked, which boy I talked, and that day I played soccer. That year I won a soccer game, or what else? The memories will come up to your mind, and that's the meaningful for these kind of photos. So that was this is my photography style, and this is the most important point that I want to tell the readers, or I hope the readers can see from my photos. So this is all about me and my photography. And if you want to check more about my photos, because photos can show more directly about my style, you can check my Instagram. And I also made a website, so there's some other things to introduce myself and some other information also on that website. If you guys interested, you can check it. So this is all about me. Thank you very much.